Okay, part two. For some reason that my first video cut off at the end. I'm not sure. When I was still talking, I wasn't done talking. So I was saying that when you are surrounded by narcissistic people, when you are being oppressed, it causes your body to sink rapidly into decay, right? That's a quote. Sinking rapidly into decay from the book As a Man Thinketh, that's really focused on the individual. And I want to take that message and expand it, right? To also, because we can't put all the responsibility on the individual. We have to expand our awareness, expand our vision, and see that a lot of these problems that we're dealing with when it comes to disease and aging, right? Because disease and aging are one and the same. You have to look at the environment. What is the individual experiencing in their environment? How are the people around them showing up to interact with them, right? So when you are in a state of imprisonment and you are experiencing abuse, this is also what causes the body to sink rapidly into decay, disease. And this is a major contributing factor to the aging process. So the more we can become aware of this, the more we can liberate ourselves, the more we can help to liberate other people, right? Because there's a lot of people trapped in confinement, in imprisonment in so many different ways still in 2022, right? Because a lot of these forms of imprisonment that are being inflicted upon other people are happening subtly, right? Through covert aggression. It's happening under the table. It's not something that law enforcement is most times able to detect, put their finger on, right? That adult protective services, that child protective services, and all these other agencies are not able to put their finger on. And I'm also here to tell you that there are many corrupt social workers, people in law enforcement, people that work for the state, people that work on the federal level, people who work for child protective services, adult protective services, etc., that are fully narcissistic, psychopathic, sociopathic people, right? We have to expand our awareness. We have to open our mind, because these people, a lot of them, I'm here to tell you, a lot of them are involved subtly with keeping people in states of imprisonment. So I want you to start practicing tuning in energetically with anyone you have interaction with, whether that be someone, a friend or a family member in your personal life, a coworker, a boss. If you are in situations like me at the moment and you're having interactions with law enforcement, with investigators, with adult protective services, right? Anybody in these positions, tune in energetically when you're interacting with them. And I want you to notice if there's an absence of peace. An absence of peace, because if you're dealing with a person who has a code of ethics, who is following a code of ethics, who has moral character, right? They have values that they are exhibiting, such as treating you with dignity and respect. You're going to be able to feel that. You're going to be able to feel a sense of liberation. Okay, you guys? So this is what I want to share with you today. And again, if you are in a state of imprisonment, take a deep breath. Start picturing that you are breathing in belief from the ether, okay? I want you to do this exercise that I came up with while I was in entrapment, okay? While I was just in the ER. I did a meditative practice that came to me through a download where I pictured myself breathing in belief through the ether, right? I'm picturing, when I say the ether, I'm talking about from the sky, right? From anywhere around you, right? The non-physical aspects of the sky. You're breathing in belief from that ether, and picture that it's combined with the oxygen. You are breathing in through your nose, out the mouth, okay? This will alleviate the mental energy. This will alleviate the pressure and the strain and the stress on your mental, where you're expending so much mental energy into believing, having faith, right, on a mental level. So we want to alleviate some of that pressure and bring it into the body. Start breathing in that belief. There is a way out. Picture that you are combining that belief with the oxygen. You're breathing belief, right? This is a visual practice, a meditative practice, and you're combining that belief with your oxygen that's coming in through your nose. And I want you to picture that belief that you're breathing in is becoming oxygenated, and it's filling your every cell, all your tissues in your body, to rejuvenate you, to help charge your life force, to help regulate your nervous system, right? Because this is really hard to maintain a sense of belief and keep your life force charged when you are in a state of imprisonment. It is nearly impossible. It can feel nearly impossible to do this, but I'm here to tell you I practiced this last night, and it was one of the things that manifested an open door for me as I sat and I pictured, again, I'm going to repeat, I imagined, right? This is all about your imagination, that I was breathing in belief. The belief, that energetic sense of belief, right, was coming into me from the ether. It was being combined with the oxygen that I was breathing in through my nose, right? This is all a visual practice because your mind doesn't know the difference between what is actually happening in the physical and what you actually feed your mind, right? So we can trick our mind into thinking this is really happening, that we're breathing in belief, and that belief is becoming oxygenated, right? And fueling our cells in our body. And this is going to help rejuvenate you. This is going to help you have a sense of hope, okay? So this is what I am being guided to share with everyone, and I will continue in the next video.